In the past, I have had a Goodwin Racing Roadster Sport Race single muffler. I've also had a Goodwin Racing Super Q muffler. I've also had a ISR straight pipe muffler delete. And right now, currently, we are running the Goodwin Racing Roadster Sport 2 muffler. But today, we are installing a new muffler that you guys probably haven't even heard of before. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a new video. And like I said in the beginning of this, we are installing a new muffler. You can probably see in the title below what it is, but I'd imagine most of you guys haven't heard of this brand or this muffler before, but it is a tuning shop in Japan that has made mufflers for NAs and Bs, and they have developed a few for the NC that sound pretty cool. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this right, but what we have right here is an integral Kobe N0 muffler. It's a single exit, single chamber, and it's in remarkably good condition, considering it is used, and got this for a honestly pretty good price compared to new. Something that I couldn't pass up. It's something that I've been interested in a while because I've been wanting to go back to the single exit exhaust. The dual exit exhaust is great. I've had two of them outside of, you know, the OEM muffler. I've had two aftermarket dual tip exhausts, and I've had two aftermarket single tip exhausts, and I've always really liked the way the single tip exhausts look. I've kind of wanted to go back to that, and that's what we're doing. The RS2 muffler is fine. It is really good. It's one of my favorite sounding mufflers, especially on this setup, which, if you guys don't know, is a 2.5 with cams, the 1.8 big Goodwin header to an OBX mid pipe with just some little aftermarket catalytic converter in it, and then out the back of the RS2 muffler. And I think it looks good. I definitely have no complaints with how it looks. I think it's a nice design. Like I said, the dual tips are fine. I just want to go back to a single tip. And the single tip design of this is kind of interesting. So it flows down and comes out. So the muffler sits a little bit higher inside the bumper, and then the pipe comes down and out. So we'll compare, you know, tip sizes and everything, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it's maybe a little bit bigger. I love how it's like angled, super sharp and aggressive looking, and it should sound pretty good. I'm hoping that this is a little bit louder and a little bit deeper so you can hear the cam lope on the 2.5. Mufflers are super easy to uninstall and install. They can be a little tricky getting them off the hangers and things like that, but otherwise it's super easy. My car's low, but I don't even have to jack it up in the rear, which is exciting. So with that, let's install this muffler and see how it sounds. All right, so a quick comparison of the two mufflers. The chamber size for both is pretty much the same. So I'll be wondering if it really sounds that much different. Pipe size or tip size, very similar as well. I think overall the Jets Integral Kobe whatever definitely looks better, looks the part, and definitely nice. So there's your comparison right there. And now throw in the new muffler and then do a sound test. All right, quickly before we turn this thing on, look how sick that looks. It's like almost a little bit of a angled exit now rather than straight on, which I'm really into. It looks really cool, almost like a cup car kind of vibe. It's hard to see underneath there, but there's the muffler. Like I said, it's tucked up a little bit, but it looks really killer. I love that. All right, integral Kobe N0 muffler test. Okay, so definitely louder, definitely a lot deeper of a tone than the Roadster Sport 2. I think this is going to sound really cool. And that sounds really good. Let me get a couple cameras set up really quick and then we'll hit the road, but this is gonna sound really, this might be the best sounding version of this NC Miata that I've had yet. It has that same like aggressive loudness that the ISR pipe had. Granted, not as loud, much more tame, but similar sound, but it's a little bit louder than the RS2 and a little bit deeper. So, it should sound really good on the road and going through the gear. So let's go. Oh yeah. All right, so it definitely sounds so good. It's so good. I'm very, very happy with this. It definitely sounds like the RS2. It's like the same character of sound, but much deeper, much more of a aggressive tone to it, and it sounds so sick. One thing I didn't add as well, I didn't take a scale to them, but the integral Kobe is definitely lighter. Not by much, but it's definitely lighter than the RS2 muffler. So cruising right now at like 45. There's not that much of a difference in like volume while you're driving, but like I've said in the past, this car it's just always loud no matter what, so it really doesn't bother me. I guess with the windows rolled up, I mean, it's better, I suppose, but this car, I can't take the roof down, so it's a windows down all the time car. And don't worry, I'm gonna do some like higher throttle pulls in a second because I'm on my side roads right now trying to get over to the highway. Oh, a red Kia Soul! Let's go! Oh, it sounds so good. All right, I'm about to get on the highway now, so I'll stop teasing you. All right, here we go. Of course, we get stuck behind someone who isn't quite sure how to get on the highway. So yeah, really not bad on the highway at all. I'm going 75-ish right now. And volume's the same. The tone is definitely different. I noticed that, but otherwise, it's really not too bad. All right, my DSLR is not having it today, apparently. So enjoy GoPro footage only. Alrighty, well, I'm stoked. That sounds so awesome. I mean, so good. I'm incredibly happy with it. This is kind of like that sound that I've been searching for. At least it's closer to it. Outside of doing a new mid pipe and all that, this is the best this car has sounded since I've had it, for sure. This is cooler. It's a small company, small part shop, something that a lot of people don't have, and I'm hoping, you know, people ask me questions about it. I can educate people, whatever. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you are excited for the new sounds that the Miata are making. I need to do some more test runs, test videos. I always try to do like an exhaust sample video, so I'll try to do one of those for this car as well, so you'll have that. And I need to do one for the Roadster Sport 2 as well, but luckily mufflers are so easy to swap out that you can just, you know, hop under there real quick and change them up. So definitely some sound clips coming of the cars, more in-depth sound clips than you've gotten in this video. But stay tuned for more content. If you are new to the channel, go down below, hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.